Good evening and welcome to Love Angels Light TV. Tonight we have Terri back with us. I'm so excited, Terri. I love having you on here. Thanks for being with us and welcome.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. I'm sorry about last week if anyone was tuning in wanting to see me last week, but have a little bit of an electrical problem in the house. I had no lights out here, so it would have been a dark old event.
You didn't want to do Terri readings by night?
Readings in the dark would have been a little hard to see the cards if anyone wanted the cards thrown around. So we're better off this week.
That's possibly. Well, we got there eventually. And it was actually really funny because the guy that we had on, Michael, he had said to me, I asked him if he wanted to show. He's like, yeah, I'm free next week. Are you free next week? I said, no, I'm not free next week. I'm free the week after. And then you couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I
stuff like this happens for a reason. It's like, well, you people don't know, but we were having a chat, Eileen and I, just before we came on, and I'm writing a book, and there's a person I can't find, and I said, look, I'm feeling like I need to ask you this question, blah, blah, blah. How do I go about finding this man? And she said, I think there's a website you can go to. See, sometimes you've got to bring stuff up, and that'll happen in the readings too. Something will come up, and it might not mean anything, but it'll be important for some reason. So it's like, keep it in the back of your mind. Oh gosh, sorry, I've got the dead people jumping in already. Wow, they're quick, and we've only got 2 people up here so far. So hi everyone, and I've taken over the show again.
There's only sorry, Eileen, commented that 8 people watching.
8, come on, folks, where are you?
You're a bit slow tonight, aren't they? The important people commented. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Valerie.
Now, to either of you ladies, Fiona's here. Hi, Fiona. Now, Kelly or Valerie, sorry, do either of you have someone who's passed away by taking their own lives? If you can get back to me, like there's not much on here at the moment, pop back and tell me. Kelly, I'm feeling it's kind of around you. Look, it's either, I'm getting some strange stuff around the head. So I don't know whether this is an impact or, it was like in a vehicle incident or something like that. But there's definitely, I've definitely got an impact around the head. I don't particularly want to ask or say much more because I don't want anyone to be upset with what I'm feeling. But there is definitely someone around you two girls. Valerie, it's you, is it? Okay. Was this person like to the side of you but up a little bit? Maybe like it does. I don't know if they're related. I don't think so, but it feels like they're, like an uncle level, so a bit older than you. But I'm getting a great deal of distress from this person. Look, I don't know. Was there something about a motorcycle crash or a single vehicle incident like that? Because I'm really getting a lot of pain around here. If you can come back and let me know, that'd be great. Look, and I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing something about a school or something about education. Now, I don't know if this is for you, Valerie. Again, I don't know if it's whether you've just taken something up or if you've just finished something education-wise. It can be education. It also can mean learning everything you can in a new job. But to me, it's really a learning thing. So I'm feeling that that's around you too. So if you can come back and confirm any of those things, that'd be great. Look, I know this is strange. I've got a lot of stuff coming in at the moment. I'm seeing a crown. Oh, how weird. Okay. All right. Sorry. Someone was showing me a crown and then I got a pain in the tooth. So who out there, and I've got stuff on my chest. Sorry. Wow, they're booming in. Look, it's still with this person who's had the head injuries. Oh, okay. 2 men hung themselves. Yeah, look, okay. That can be the no blood to the head. So it was so strong though. So Okay. Please know that it was very quick and there was no suffering with it. But this is like a sudden impact, like suddenly everything stopped to the head. Um, Younger. No, they were younger than you, were they? Okay. There's someone older for you as well. And to me, it's this person. They're talking about a crown on a tooth. So I don't know whether you've just had a crown on a tooth or somebody had a problem. To me, it feels like the lower left side, because they were showing me a crown, and then I got a pain in the tooth. So I don't know if that's for you as well, Valerie. If it's not, come back and let me know if that's for you. Okay, so wow, they've like ripped in straight away. Okay, all right. Kelly, were you up there earlier? Yes, you were. Okay, yes. Okay, maybe you.
Yeah.
What we do, I don't know. I don't know if you've seen me before or heard what I do when I'm live. Has anyone seen me? Oh, listen to me. I was asking a question expecting like a show of hands. Sorry, it's been one of those days.
I have.
When I'm on stage, what will happen is that
Help him.
we'll get, I know, crazy. We'll get little clusters of things. So if there's a suicide here, I'll often get one just related, just a couple of seats away or something like that. So what it's saying is that, oh my God, okay, Valerie, perfect. All right. As I said, I felt like we had a couple of people jumping in. Valerie's just popped that and said that she had a very special friend who fell off a roof and died from brain hemorrhage. Okay, so this is what they mean, that I had the suiciders first and then this person jumping in. So there you go. It's all over the place at the moment, so let's give it a second to calm down. But what will happen is that I will bounce like that through. So if you think it's someone of yours, put your hand up by saying yes in the responses, and we'll see if we can find it. Okay. Okay, the tooth thing is you, Liz. Tell me more, tell me more. Is this someone who's passed, or is it you who are having the tooth thing done? And if it is, then this could be someone related to you who's bringing that message, not necessarily someone who died by taking their own life. Oh, okay. Okay. See, we've got a couple of people here now connecting with the tooth issue. Valerie, again, I want to say yes to you, but Rebecca, oh, sorry, who else was it? Kelly, don't let go of that, because what they do is they utilize one thing to leap in. So we get a common connection again. The tooth thing you're saying, but a crown as in worn by a prince. Prince wears is meaningful. And that's what I said earlier. They're showing me a crown and then I got a pain in the tooth. So we're getting the two messages at the same time. So Valerie, who is this person for you with the crown? Is this a grandmother? Because I've got some really strong women in here. Liz, it's you. Okay. The tooth is you. Okay. As I said, Liz, now when I'm seeing you, I've got oh, look, I don't know if it's you or Valerie at the moment. I think it's around you, Liz. But I'm getting this really bad pain in the neck. And it feels like a neck injury of some sort. And I don't want to relate this back to the men who passed by taking their own lives. This is something different. This is like my neck's so stiff I can barely turn around. So to me, this feels like and I've got an older lady with me who's got a bad neck problem like that. And a few moments ago, I was having issues in the womal area. So to me, I think, okay, your late husband. No, look, I've got a lady in here because I've got someone with some sort of womb cancer or some sort of cancer in the ovaries. So I've got a lady here as well. But as I said, Valerie, I didn't feel like it was a woman. But if the crown relates to your husband, then don't doubt that he's here. Sometimes all they can do is pop in to say hi because there's so many other people jumping in. I don't know if you've seen me before, but what happens is it's like, if anybody's seen the movie Ghost, there's a scene where Whoopi Goldberg discovers she's not a fraud and she's sitting in her rooms and she's surrounded by people all wanting to jump in. And that's what happens to me. That's why it's so crazy. So yeah, please forgive, but we'll get the messages sorted out eventually. So Rebecca's now just saying that oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Banbury Celtic King was your fur baby's registered show name. There you go. Okay. So that's how they pull these things in. I've never had a cat's show name come up as a link before, but I'm loving it. That's great. That's great. No, okay, sorry. Who out there has had the lady who passed? I don't know if she passed from this cancer in the womb or ovaries, but there's definitely someone who's had it. And this is the lady I feel that's got the neck issue as well. So if it belongs to you, let me know. Otherwise, Miss Eileen, why don't you pick someone? Because I've just taken over everything here. Sorry.
You want me to take control back? Come on.
Sorry, I've got to remember it's not my show.
I thought that ship had sailed.
Oh, dear.
It totally is, though. It can be if you want it to be.
I'll let you run it. I'm not that organised. Oh.
I just managed to cover off our faces. I just thought, well, we're with Rebecca, so she lost her dog this week.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that was just a long one. So, look, I just want to say,
I'm taking it back down unless you need.
Oh, okay. I'm not feeling the dog is around you, but please. Sorry. What was that?
I like to see your face.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I don't have any makeup on. I haven't brushed my hair, but other than that, I'm ready.
I don't.
Brutal honesty here tonight. So I've got there are animals around you. Oh gosh, look, did your mother? Who is it you were hoping to hear from? Your mum? I've got someone here who's had an issue with the chest. To me, it feels like a heart attack because I'm getting really strong pains in here. Where is that message that you had up there before, Don? Can you find it again, or is he gone for good?
She was feeling her mother. Yeah, no, I can find it. No, it's all good. It was just really big.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Blah, 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 sorry. Blah, 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 sorry. Yes, and you will struggle, but look, I'm just going to say to you, with your beautiful animal, just look for the little shade running around the corner. I've had, I'm a cat and dog girl, and I see them for a while after. They're just running around a corner. They're just out of sight. But know that they're with you. It's crazy. Look, I've had dogs, cats, horses, snakes, goats, everything sort of come through. So know that they're around you. And the sense I get is that they bound in to see you. Look, did he have some problem here in his head? I don't know whether this is a tumor or something. But I've got someone around like that. Now, your mum, I definitely feel around. Is hers the heart issue, or has she got the issue with the cancer in the womb? Lung cancer. Okay, okay. A chest initially, but I thought it was heart. Did her heart fail in the end? Because I'm feeling it really strongly around you. But there's definitely the chest issue. Look, with regards to the job thing, when I started a little while ago, I said, look, I can feel that education is important to someone, and that not necessarily education means going back to school. Mum had lung cancer. Okay, it means that learn everything you can about the job. So yes, if you're feeling like you're a bit out of a fish out of water with it, then please know it's a message to learn everything you can. Now, I'm just going to have a look at a couple of little cards for you. And what we've got, the first card up is changes. The second card up is tangled. And the third card up, oh, look at that. The third card up is your loyal and faithful friend. There's your dog. So please know that that's a sign that the dog is with you. All right. But I'm also going to say that this is about getting assistance where you need it. So please hang in there with the job thing. Don't throw it all in because it's a bit too hard. It's going to be tangled. It's going to be slippery until you learn. So learn all you can about it, darling, okay? And that's the message I was hearing right at the start right at the start. And sorry, I've still got the lady with me who's got the neck issue and the issue with the womb. So if anyone's got that, please come back to me and let me know. You want to pick another one, Dal?
Sure. All right, let me just see.
I don't know where you
I've
all
got a
are.
lady.
But it's cold here, I was just going to say, while you were finding one.
That's all good. This one I put up before by mistake. I must have clicked the mouse.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay, then this is for you. Now, who do you have that's passed? This feels like an older lady, and I'm getting this here in the Wormel area for a reason. To me, what she's saying is, I have the baby, I have the energy with me. Please know that it's not your turn. It wasn't the baby's turn. I'm still getting it here, and I've still got this lady. So either it's a to me, it feels like it might have been it may have been a dementia or something, because my head is really clouded and quite hurting. So it's either something in the brain or a dementia or something. But please know that the baby that you lost is safe with family, okay? And please, if you're worrying about it happening again, please don't. I can feel that it's broken your heart, but please don't worry about whether you'll fall pregnant again, okay? Because it looks really positive. Now, the 3 cards I've just got for you here is the Moon card. Now, it's a difficult card because it makes you face things. So, you face that you had this. Don't ignore it, because it'll just damage you. Do not blame yourself. The next card I have here is just fabulous. Now, if you can see it, it's the lily. Now, the lily really does represent sexual organs, because there's the stamen and there's the bulb. So please know that this is representing that there'll be harmony and peace there, okay, and the reproductive capability. The other thing that we've got here is the Coffin card. Yes, I know that sounds bad, but it isn't. It's talking about blockages. Literally, you had a blockage there in your tubes, and it talks about sorrow, but it's also talking about hidden treasures. So it's saying you'll find something from this. You'll be, I'm not going to say you'll be tougher, but you'll be more resilient. Okay, there's a chunk of gold everywhere, after an event like this. But it's also saying let go of the sorrow, because it just wasn't the right time. Okay, darling? Best of luck with it. Please don't blame yourself. Everything's going to be okay. There are babies for you. Okay? Awesome. Who we got next?
Let's go, Donna.
I've got some new cards today, Donna. I've just picked them up. I'm feeling like we need to thrash them out and give them a run. Now, they're brand new, and I haven't learned their meanings yet. I don't necessarily have to know all the meanings, but I do like to interpret them every now and then. Okay. There is one I have to check. Oh, this is interesting. Now, I don't. Do you know Donna, Arlene?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I was just gonna say some things, and I thought, hang on, how much do you know? Look, I've got the love card, I've got the isolation card, and I've got the flow card. So to me, this is talking about either unrequited love or a love that's gone wrong and that has broken up and you're feeling very isolated. The flow card, though, is really lovely, though, because it's about, I don't know if you can even see that on there, it's about water flowing. So it's saying to you, let the water wash over you, let this wash away, and move on with life, because you can't keep you can't wallow, darling. You can wallow for a little while. Everyone deserves a good wallow, but it's time to sort of move along with this. Or if it's not about you, it's about someone really close to you. Now, what I've got here is there's a little card, and it's a little mouse, and it's about worry and anxiety, and it can also be the loss or theft of something, or that someone's undermining you in some reason or for some reason. I don't know if this is a work situation, but it feels to me like there is. But there's also, you've got the Clover card that comes up next, and that's about great luck, and it's about new opportunities. So it's saying to you, if this is about the work situation and you're not happy there are going to be opportunities coming up for you, because what we have here is about meetings or public relations. So that's saying to me, if you're looking or applying for jobs, there'll be meetings come from it. And if you haven't started applying yet, then you should. Now, oh my gosh, I've just had these two cards pop out as I was talking. One is the Tower, which is always about workplace, and one is the Woman. Oops, there they are. So this is definitely about you and work. So if you're unhappy there, know that something else is coming along for you, darling, okay? There you go. The cards tell you what they need to tell you. Okay, next.
They do. All right, let's go with Michelle. Really? Let's go with Michelle. It's going.
Okay,
I don't want to play Bullseye.
I'm not. Look, I hate to say this, but I'm not actually feeling a man around you at the moment. I've got someone, and I've got issues around here. And look, there's a huge sadness attached to this person. It's like the whole head is blocked, completely blocked, and they're sort of just bending over like this. So there's a great deal of sorrow attached to this, and I'm getting this in the throat too. So it's about someone who couldn't say the things that they needed to say to you before they passed. I don't know if this is around your father or your father's side, but it's definitely someone, and the worry there was really intense. To me, it also, there could be a long hospitalization with this person, because there's a sense of just wanting to give up and wanting it to go away. So, you know, and the other strange thing I'm seeing at the moment is rice. I have absolutely no idea what that means, or if that means anything to you. Like, they're showing me a bowl of rice. Like, I have no idea what that means. If that has some sort of significance to you, come back and let us know. I know it's kooky, but sometimes you just got to say what they're showing you. Look, I'm really getting a lot of pain in the head with this person. I don't know if there was some sort of cancer or some sort of tumor or something up here in the head, but my head feels like it wants to explode. Please come back, Michelle, and let me know if this is a family member of yours, or if this has belonged to someone else. I'm like, it's really heavy on my chest, really heavy in my head. I don't know if this is a cancer that sort of moved up or moved down, but it's like, I just want to give up. I just want to give up with it. So it's really quite unpleasant. And if they lingered on, it's like, I wish that I couldn't. I wish that I didn't, because it's just too hard. But again, I feel like there was something left unsaid. So in that case, please know that what I'm seeing is a bouquet of flowers, and that's sort of saying, that's talking about love. So please know that I'm getting love signs of this person, and they're saying that there was a great deal of love there, even if they couldn't speak it, even if they couldn't say it. I'm also seeing a farm. So I think that, again, this is someone older. To me, I'm seeing a woman. So there's an older woman there, and I don't know if this is a grandmother or a great-grandmother, but it's a couple of generations back. And it's either a farm or around the Central Coast somewhere, because I have a great-grandmother. Sometimes they show me scenes from my own life, and I have a great-grandmother who lived at Erina on the Central Coast on a farm. So please let me know if that relates to you as well. If you're having a shoulder problem at the moment, then you please pay attention to it. Just don't ignore it, because it's not going to get any better, all right? and you need to look after yourself a little bit better, mate. And I'm hearing that you sort of, there's a lot of stress with you because it's like work, and it's like you don't have enough hours in the day. So you've got to, and this is what this person is telling me, this person who spent the time in the hospital, because I can guarantee you none of them come back and say to me, I wish I'd worked longer or harder. It's always about, what the things are that you should be doing for yourself and for love. So look after yourself a bit better, Michelle. Okay. Who we got next?
We got Bill. It worked.
Love a reading, please. Health or your path. Okay. Right. Look, I don't know what I'm feeling. Is there? I don't know if you've been sick or what's going on with you, doll, but I'm feeling like around here, like at the top of the stomach area or the bottom of the esophagus, somewhere around that area there, is like I've got really, really bad, what do you call it? Where you like that comes up to here. I've got no words tonight. I've got
reflux.
Reflux. I don't know if you're having this reflux stuff, but it's just, it's like, or this has been brought on you by stress. But what I'm hearing is that you need to get this attended to as well. And I've got something going in the nose at the moment. So have you been having nosebleeds, or do the nosebleeds? Yep, top of your stomach. Okay, beautiful. If you haven't seen a doctor about that, darling, please go and see one. Don't just keep taking the whatever tablets that like supposed to keep it down and stop from going up. Go and have it checked out. Now, I've also got someone here who I feel is has had some sort of nosebleed. And I don't know if that's you either, but to me it feels like it's dehydration and you're overly dry. I'm feeling like all the moisture's been sucked out of me. It's like, you've been in a humidifier, or no, not a humidifier, but been in like an air conditioned room for way too long. So what it's saying to me is that you need to get out. Okay. Whatever's going on, it's going on. There's something going on in the workplace. There are new opportunities coming up for you, and you've got to be ready to accept them. There'll be assistance there when you need it. So there'll be a leg into the place. But this thing is, yes, you understand that. Good. Seriously, you've got to get this thing done. I don't know whether this is stress and going to lead to an ulcer. Oh, excuse me. Yes, but it's bad. Sorry, it's making me burp now. It's very attractive as an empath when you get their injuries. Okay. Know that you'll get help when you need it, mate. So hang in there. Look after yourself. Now, I'm going to give you a colour card as well because I just want to play with them and because they're brand new. Okay. These are lovely. Okay. Whatever it is, there's an element of trust here. Now, the trust also comes up here in with the dog. So that's about a loyal, faithful friend. So this to trust here is saying trust someone to guide you, whoever it is that you're relying on to help you through with something. Do trust that, okay? The peace card is saying to you here that these changes that you're making, these cards relate really well to each other. These changes that you're making or wanting to make are the right thing to go, and they will give you this peace. The other thing that you've got here is the hunger card. Now, what I love about that is that it's saying to you that, there's a hunger there that hasn't been able to be I guess, or assuaged, because what you're seeing is that, there's a falling into patterns and you're doing something just because it's safe or whatever. But this is something more. This is a craving that will nourish your soul. So you need to get out there, listen to your signals, but there is something mentally, emotionally, and spiritually out there waiting for you. So this is saying to you, take the chances. There's new opportunities and there's new things coming. Both of those lots of cards said exactly the same thing as each other. So go for it, Miss Bell. Go for it. There's something waiting for you that's going to be exciting. Okay. Wow, I've got these jumpers now.
It's good. You need those. It's a cold night.
Yes. I'm loving it as a cooler night because, I get sweaty because all the energy that pumps through me makes me perspire. So I've just had to take my shawl off then. So I'm kind of glad of a reasonably cool night. So what have we got next?
Yes.
You're having surgery tomorrow. Okay. Interestingly, when I was just putting those cards down, I had one jump out. And it's the consciousness card. And you're saying, is my dad with me, please? Let me tell you, you've got the consciousness card. And I'm just going to say to you, you know it. Because what this is about is your ability to feel and sense what's around you. So you've asked the most perfect question, and the cards jumped out to say, yes. Tap into it because there's a connection there. Allow yourself to go into it, tune into it. And know that it will help you move forward in your journey. So what that's saying to me is that there's someone there who is going to help you through this journey. Oh, my Lord. Journey. Sorry. I haven't had nearly enough champagne to be slurring like this. Honestly. So, yes, please know that Dad will be there or someone will be there. And you're not going to believe this, but I'm just shuffling again, and the same card has popped out. Exactly the same as popped out. Now, there are 60 of these cards. Now, for that to happen twice, it's believe it. There are people there willing and trying to get you through this surgery. So take a chill pill, take a step back, go, I know that I'm being looked after by not only by the doctors, but by my people around me, okay? You feel protected because they are protecting you. All right, Dom? Best of luck with it. You won't need it, but best of luck. Just try to stop panicking. That's why they have those lovely drugs. So just get into some of those. Right. Don't say no to anything. There's no gold medals awarded for not taking drugs, love. Trust the doctors. Okay, who we got next?
We have Erin.
Oh my gosh, all the time. It's 9:06. Where's it go?
Yeah.
Where's it go? Evening, ladies. I would love to around my family on my mother's side. Any spirit coming through, let me tune in and see what I've got. I've got someone here who's showing me cooking really quite strongly too, not just, I cook dinner or whatever. This is like someone who's got a real love for cooking. I don't know if this is a mother or a grandmother for you. Yes, thank you. Yay, thank you. What does yay, thank you? Thank you, man. You're just happy to get a reading. But please know that you've got someone around you. In fact, you've got a couple of people, and what I'm seeing is like sitting around a table, and the feeding is nurture. And what I'm getting from this is that informal as it is, and I don't know if you were ever given that nurture about like I love you and whatever. What they're saying is this was our way of showing love and showing nurture. So please know that I've got these women really strongly around you holding hands and saying that, we're with you. All right. Now, there's also someone else there for you. I'm just trying to get a sense of who he is. It's a male. To me, it feels to the side of you. So I don't know whether this is a friend or a cousin, a little further away than just a close friend. So it may be someone else. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I've got a mystery here. The mystery cards just jumped out. I don't quite know what his meaning is. Give me a second, because as I said, these are brand new. Okay. Oh, look. Whatever is troubling you, just know that it's okay not to have all the answers at the right time, at the same time, all of the time. So it's saying embrace the mysteries of life. It's really about being guided. So what I'm saying to you here is trust your gut. Okay, if you're being pushed in a certain direction and you're unsure of it, It's saying trust your gut, because what we've got here is the green card is growth. So there's your mystery card. So it's saying, accept the mysteries into you, accept the magic and work through that, because here we've got the lovely card of growth. So it's saying to you that there is a new pathway coming for you. You've just got to keep your eyes out and make sure that you're aware of it, because it will pass you by. Now, having said that, it doesn't mean that it won't come again for you. If you're not ready and you don't feel ready now, then that's okay too. That's part of the mysteries. It's saying, I'm not ready for this now, but it won't go away forever, because if Spirit's chasing you to do something, I can tell you, it will keep chasing you, and you'll go, how many times do I need to get kicked in the ass off the universe to know this isn't the right thing for me? I can tell you that happened with me, and it happened for about 3 years. And finally, at the end of last year, I went, okay, sorry, Spirit, listening now. Listening. And things have started to change much for the better. So as I am doing what I am, I still wasn't listening to Spirit until it kicked me in the butt. So know that there is something great coming for you, and that it's going to be an opportunity for you, because there's the opportunity card and there is the ship with wind and sails. So it's saying that there's a new horizon, a new voyage coming through you. I love that you've got this. You've got the key. So what this is saying to you, have everything within you to unlock this and to move forward. So it's definitely talking about an opportunity that's coming for you. Now, this is the little fellow that throws the wind in your sails, or whips the wind from your sails, I might say. It's the snake. So this can be your worry about stuff. It's like it's easy to slide down the snake. If you've ever played Snakes and Ladders, I don't know, do people still play Snakes and Ladders? I know it was around when I was a young child, but, I'm old. So I've got no idea. Probably way too low tech for anyone now. But there was a game called Snakes and Ladders, and you threw the dice and you moved your little chappie along the board. And if you landed on a ladder, you'd whip up. And if you landed on a snake, you'd slide down. So that's what this is saying to you. It's slippery, and if you're not sure, then trust in your universe, because, you could get led astray. So what I'm saying to you is really trust your gut here, okay? And there's an old saying that all that glitters is not gold. So go for the gold. Don't go for the first shiny thing that turns up for you, okay? Because the shiny thing might just be that, and it might be unsatisfying. So if an opportunity comes up, and it's just that piece of fool's gold, then you'll know it. So don't take it. Step back, have a look at the situation, and get ready to move when you see the piece of gold. Okay? The universe may be kicking you in the butt right now. Absolutely. You'll know it if it is, because it'll have been doing it again and again and again for a while. So if you're getting the message that you're being kicked in the ass by the universe, then it's time for you to make the move, my darling. All right? Good luck with it. I don't think you'll need it, but I'm just going to pick a shadow card for you, okay? This is about hard work, and I can never remember which way to turn the card. Hard work and effort. This is the scythe, and the scythe is about cutting away the things that don't mean anything to you anymore. So listen to the message. It's also about taking quick and decisive action. So don't fart around. Make the change, okay? You know it already. You're just getting confirmation from me, buddy. Alrighty. Who we got next?
We got Nessa.
Nessa. We've got lots of baby stuff going on tonight. Interesting. My my little niece had a baby last night, so there's lots and lots and lots going on. Look, I feel I've got a couple of people with you, Nessa. Did someone in your family have a fall, not a fall, and damage the back of their head? Did she have an injury on her head? Did she fall and injure something? I don't know how old she is, but to me it feels like there's been a fall, and something has gone on here. I don't think it's serious. I think I'm feeling okay, but I'm getting these strange pains around. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I've got someone else here look, if she's been feeling sick, I think that it's more about the worry of this thing. than anything else. I feel pain, but I'm not feeling debilitated by anything. It's your daughter's 3 months old. Has she had a fall, darling? Has she hurt her head on anything? Because it feels like if it's not for an injury, if there's something you're worried about, look, I think it's all going to be okay. I'm only getting positive signs here. So please trust. I don't think it's permanent. I think that there's been something like a fall, or there was some sort of injury. It may even have happened in the womb. But I feel that it's going to be okay. I really do. If this is you feeling sick about all this, please take a breath and know that everything's going to be okay. I can feel that you haven't been sleeping, so I can't tell you what to do or how to fix that. But yeah, look, it's okay. It's okay. This is about the unknown, and it's about changes. But the thing about this is the MRI brings an opportunity, and it brings an opportunity to clarify the situation. So please know that you're dealing with doctors here, and that's another signal about the study. It's trust those people that know the most. All right, and when you can't sort of, when you can't know, you don't have the abilities to know, don't try and self-analyze or self-diagnose the issue. Trust the people who know. So put your trust in the doctors. They know what they're doing, all right? But I feel that everything's going to be okay. So for you, with the sleeping and the feeling sick about stuff, just take a chill. Just take a chill. I think everything's going to be okay, all right? So trust in that. Trust in the universe, doll. Okay.
100%.
Lots of baby stuff tonight.
Lots of people thinking they're funny on my page too. I see you guys. Some of the lovely ladies in the supporter group, because they get to Zoom together regularly, they kind of have built relationship, and it's really fun to watch.
Are you seeing something that I don't see? Have you got a special page? Oh no, there's Odette.
No, I see what you see.
What? What are we cracking you up for? We are what we are. Better start walking around with a pillow strapped to your bum. Absolutely.
When the universe is kicking like in the butt.
That's what it felt like to me last year. But you know what? I think, and I've said this, I say this all the time, last year was like the year we had to have. You know, it was a year full of crap.
Yeah.
But it allowed us all to think, you know, what are we doing with our lives? There's got to be something better. So accept that. Exactly. and know that this was the year we had to have. It's the same as when, if any of you old enough to remember, when Princess Diana died. That was the year that allowed us to mourn publicly about things. And it wasn't just about her. It was about the ability to do it without people judging you. And so last year was pretty much the same thing. It's allowed us to have all these emotional breakdowns and learn that we don't have to be in the workplace to do anything. And we learned that we don't have to be living, you know, in multi-story high-rises in the city, that the tree change is a great thing. So, you know, it's changed the way we link, the way we work. So trust that this stuff is really pushing us along. Okay, who have we got next? Yes, you remember Princess. Okay. What does that mean?
Princess Di.
Oh, Princess Di. Okay, yes, sorry. You're talking in shorthand.
I think.
There. Yes. Okay.
All right. I've got Raylene.
Raylene. I have been different and I don't know. You've been different. I don't know if there's anyone around you to give me guidance. You know what? As I was talking, here we go again. And you've got some shadow there. Whoops. No. This card popped out as I was talking. That's the Illumination card. Now, clearly, this is saying to you, you know, it's, I don't know what I've been different means to you. But if this is like something's changed for you, or you're not fitting in, or something is different and you can't quite work out how to fit it in, it's like turning on a light in a dark room. So it's saying to you, this is the guidance you need. So again, I'm saying to you, if this is a situation where you're feeling scared, or you're feeling like in an unfamiliar situation, or you don't know how to move forward, again, it's saying to me that what you've got inside is enough to keep you, to make you move, to push you on. You've just got to let go of those fears, because it's saying that once the lights are on, you can see and feel the truth of your situation and approach what you're going through in an illuminated way and with deeper knowing. So that's exactly what we were talking about. It's the lights have been off. You don't quite know what direction you're going, so you need to turn your own lights on. I feel really positive about that for you, and I feel that you've been stifled. Again, I'm getting this issue with the throat, which is about not being able to have spoken about anything. But the cards I'm looking at here is the Sun. Now, the Sun is great because it's saying to you, as well as luck, it's about success, and it's saying to you that you know, whatever pathway you're on now, the sun will shine there for you. Okay, then you've got the Horse card, and this is talking about unexpected visitors. Now, what that means is that listen out for signs from the universe, because something will come to you. Something's going to turn up for you. And the next thing that you've got is the stars. Now, the stars talk about the darkness you're feeling, and it's saying to you, even though you can't see, and it's strange that it's not strange. They work this way. The Illumination card came up for a reason, because the stars are saying to you, even in your darkest moments, trust that the direction you're going in is the right direction. It will guide you. So be guided by your own positivity and spirit, my love, because there's things on the change for you as well. All right, Raylene. Okay, you're feeling numb. All right, darling. I'm getting some strange stuff with you here. Now, I don't know if this is a person or whether this is you, but what I'm getting is this, like, equilibrium is really messed up. So I don't know whether this is like something that has affected your equilibrium, or whether you've just been battered by the universe, battered by things like work and home life and everything. It's like you've been dumped on, and you don't quite know where to go. But I'm feeling really, really, really like I'm in a quagmire. Like can't pull myself out of the mud. So what I want to say to you here is, all right, I'm not loving that, but don't give up on it yet. It might come clearer with these. Oh, okay, we've got a couple of flyers. I'm just going to ignore that one that's on the deck because I can't quite get to it. But here's 3 others that have just popped up. Again, you've got the mystery card. Now that's like accepting those gifts that are coming to you in the universe. And it's okay. Again, it's okay not to have all the answers. So if you're struggling with something, know that it's okay that you can't make everything happen for you now. You don't have all the answers. You're feeling numb. You don't know which way to go. You've got the abundance card coming up next. Now that's a very strong card. So it's saying to you that you know whilst it does depict coins as the Pentacles cards do, it's not all about money. It's about love, friendship, career, and it's saying that there will be abundance around you. So if something set this back momentarily, it's just saying recognize what you have, and you'll be able to move on from it. It's like you're kind of stuck there. So it's saying to you, if you can't see the way forward, look at the good things that you have and the things that are working for you, and see if you can't make a crack out of that or go out of that. You also got the creativity card, so that tells me that it's about expression, and don't shy away from expressing your viewpoint on stuff. Because if this is somewhere where you're feeling unheard, you're not being able to speak, then this is about you being able to be inspired by something. And I don't know whether it's a creativity in yourself or some mindfulness by, there's some great stuff you can do that will help mindfulness. And one of those things is doing something creative, like, there's local community colleges. I'm doing a silver jewelry making course at the moment, but they also have how to play harmonica courses. They have photography. They have all this kind of stuff. And it's like removing yourself from all this stress and giving this peace to yourself while you're doing something, while you're creating something, and it gets you out of your own headspace. And when you do that, things start to become clearer for you. So if you're feeling that someone is, or something is attacking you, then do keep guarded. But this is all about communication with you. It's saying strongly that there is a communication problem and that there is hope. So don't give up hope on this situation. If this is a relationship problem, don't give up hope on it, because to me, there's every chance that this is, if you work on it, there's every chance that you can sort this out. All right, so please don't give up. Know that there is plenty of opportunity there for you, my love. Good luck.
Absolutely.
Just trust yourself, okay? Is Dad around? Leanne, I just want to first ask if Dad was a smoker. I've got a really, my complete nose and sinuses have completely blocked up at the moment. And sorry, I'm just going to have to honk. So can you mute me or can I mute myself? I'm going to mute myself again. It's appalling.
Oh, wait, stop.
I hope you couldn't hear that, could you? Just honk in the whole world. And it's like, you know, my body has this extraordinary ability to produce the most incredible amounts of mucus. So it's very attractive. It's such a package, you know, I'm the full package. Anyway, is Dad around? Again, I'm getting this back of the head issue. But I'm also getting this big smoking thing. It's like I'm really, really sort of, you're saying yes. I don't know what you're saying yes to, but I'm hoping it's the smoking thing. Tell me what the back of the head thing is. I don't know. I don't know whether. Look, I'm just going to say this, Leanne. I don't know whether he was prone to self-harm. And what I mean by that is that either he couldn't stop smoking. There you go. He was a smoker. Yes, that's what I thought. Did the smoking kill him? Because, you know, this is like, you know, overwhelming for me. It's overwhelming. And I don't know if this had a hand in his passing, because all of my sinuses are completely blocked at the moment. And the breathing is very difficult. So, okay, Dad, take that away from me now, please. It's awful. Okay, yes, all right. So you're connecting with all that. All right. Look, I've just got to say to you that, you know, it didn't matter what you would have told him, but he would have done it anyway. So please, okay, sorry, now I'm getting this reflux thing again. So I don't know if this was all affected, but it's pretty ordinary. Okay, we've got another smoker in here too. Don't go away, Leanne. It could also be linking you up. To me, there was... Sorry, he's still here with the smoking thing. Come on, Dad, take it away. Okay. It's stubborn as an old mule, I'm just going to say, and couldn't have stopped smoking for the life of it, loved it. The kind of bloke I see who would have been in a shower and still smoking, putting an ashtray on the windowsill, you know what I'm saying? But loved it, loved to smoke. So if you smell cigarette smoke around you, if you just get that whiff of that sort of smoke thing and there's no one around, know that it's him, okay? Because I'm getting this in the ear, which always means that hear me, hear me, hear me. So he's sending you signs. So try and pay attention to them. I know it's really difficult. So true. Yep. Okay. Stubborn as an old goat. I know it's really difficult because sometimes, unless you're sort of training yourself to listen into signs, it's really easy to miss them, even though they think they're doing a great job. So with you, it's the smell. I can see the smell of the smoking or the coughing. If you smell that, please know that he's around. Oh, my God, add a bit of Old Spice too. I'm getting a bit of a fragrant sort of aftershave here. So yeah. And he didn't mind a beer either, I've got to tell you, because he's holding one of those up to his lips now as well. But please know that he's around you. Sorry, did he wear a red checked shirt? If there's a red checked shirt in there somewhere, let us know. Because this is what he's showing me at the moment. I don't know whether it was a flanny or whether it was just a red check shirt, but this means something anywhere. Your dad wear Old Spice and spoke. I told you I smelled Old Spice. Ah, okay, so we've done the leap. Leanne, okay, I knew that we would be doing the leap somewhere, and there you are. Okay, yes. Ah, okay, they both loved Old Spice. There you go. What I get is they're both jumping in together and go, it's me, it's me, it's me. Okay, your dad's got all the smells. Yes, he does. Please know then, ladies, that both of them are around you. Who had the injury to the back of the head? Who had a fall? Is that you, Lisa, or you, Leanne? Because they're barging in on top of each other here. Was one a horse rider or had something to do with horses or just loved the horses? He was a chain smoker. Not surprised. You too, Belle. Okay. And it's your father? Oh, God, they didn't do much to look after himself. Yeah, it's your father too. Okay. This is what happens. All the dads go, it's our time. We're jumping in. So I've got one here in particular who's particularly persistent, and he's got this issue with the back of the head. So I don't know if someone's had a fall. Your dad had emphysema. Yeah, I get that, Lisa. I can feel it on my chest. I can barely breathe, or let alone smell out of my nose at the moment. But there's someone else here whose dad's had an issue in the back of the head. I don't know if they fell off a ladder. And oh my God, what is it tonight? We've got all the old men in tonight. They're all bloody lung cancer and emphysema and wearing all Old Spice. Okay, so everybody who's got those things, please know that there's like a circle of dads around, and they're all trying to jump in. But the one I've got the strongest, there you go, bingo. Okay, darling, you were asking before if someone was around you. I don't know whether it came up then. I can't remember what your question was before because it goes in and out so quickly. Please know that this has been with me for a bit. Okay, and if we couldn't make sense of it before, sorry, I just need a little sip. If we couldn't make sense of it before, it's because he couldn't quite make it through the circle of other dads, all right? Trying to get through all that bloody Old Spice, you know. But he was persistent. He was persistent. So please know, darling, that he's around you. And he, like, if you could only feel my head now, it's I get these things where it's like I've got, I know it's weird, but I get goosebumps on my head. So when I get a patch that fires up like that, it's like, yes, you got it right. You got it right. You finally pull all the pieces together. So sometimes they have to work really hard to get that to happen. It's like we'll circle around the world. We'll go through everybody else's parents and whatever until we finally get to the right space. So that doesn't mean that your folks weren't there, everyone else. It does. It means that they were there. But eventually they step back and they let this one through because sometimes you really need to hear it the most. Okay, and your folks are stepping back for a moment and going, okay, have a go. It's okay. We know that they know that we're here now. So, and sometimes they don't have big messages for you. Sometimes they just want to pop in and say, you know, I'm here. I love you and I'm here. So please know that this is what it's all about. They don't come through and say, didn't like you at all. They come through to tell you that they love you. That's why they fight so hard to get in, okay? Some of the ones you hated and passed still try and get back in. I've got these nasty grandmothers, let me tell you. You couldn't imagine two worse grandmothers. I got them both. One of them always wants to come in a reading. I'm like, you didn't like me when I was alive, you know. F off, Granny. Don't want to see you when you're dead. I don't care. So, you know, if you don't want them to come through, tell them to nick off. You don't have to listen to them. But these are all people that want to jump in. So please know, hang on, Belle's got something here about the nose bleeding.
Nose blowing.
Sorry. And I've got my glasses on. Good Lord. I'm saying I might have to go for a glasses check. The nose blowing as well. Yes. Okay. You're a honker like me. Okay. How about Miss Renee there? She's like a couple above there, Terry. Those men had heard a good blow. Oh, thanks. Yes, they probably did. You're probably right, Erin. they heard all the blowing going on, and they were probably having a good laugh at me as well, because they were all giving me the emphysema and the Old Spice. No wonder my olfactories were blowing up. You know, how could they cope with that much Old Spice? Okay,
True.
Miss Renee, let's go for you, hey? Let's go and see. You want a reading? I've got a few loved ones in spirit, but let me tell you, I'm hearing that you've got to see some cards. There's issues about a workplace here. If you're trying to get into something, to me, it doesn't naturally feel like a workplace, but whatever you're trying to get into, keep pushing, okay? Because you will get assistance where you need it. Even though we've got the card of the Tower, this can sometimes represent something you're trying really hard for. So keep pushing is what I'm going to say to you. And this is all about you networking. It's not a sitting back on your butt and waiting for something to come to you. This is about you. Sorry, I think I've got another smoker with you, Renee. Good Lord. All these bloody smokers tonight. Okay, so as I was saying, you're chasing something that's hard, difficult to do. Yes, but, you know, don't give up because it's difficult. It's all... Every time I go to say this, someone makes me cough. So what I'm getting from that is that this card is about communication. Every time I've gone to say that or gone to pick it up, there we go, I'm getting interruptions here. So I'm going to say to you that the communication on your behalf is lacking. And what you really need to do is to network it. You've got to stand up and you've got to push the communications out there. If you're a really quiet girl, sorry, there's a smoker with you too. I'm getting a bad smoker with you. Okay. Or someone around the chest. There's something bad. I've got someone with something really bad around the chest. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, this is nasty.
Studying my dad.
Okay, Renee, yes, you're studying and your dad was a smoker. Dad, come on. We've had enough smokers tonight. Give me a break, Dads. Can't you have something pleasant? Oh, I hate the smoke thing. I hate being in smoky rooms, and that's what they're doing to me tonight. Boy, oh boy. Come on, you're studying. Okay. Hard for you. But know that you can get in. It's a hard place to get into. So keep up the good fight, my darling. You will get assistance if you need it. So know that you only have to reach out and you'll get assistance. Don't be too proud, so proud that you can't reach out and say, look, I need a bit of a hand here, or I need to know another direction, or teach me in a different way. Because I'm a visual person, I have to see it visually to be able to understand it. Some people can hear it like that. I've got to see it. I like to know the reasons behind things before I accept them. So you learn in your own way, but know that it's all about the communication, darling. You have to be able to put this out there and to say, you know what, this isn't working for me. I need a bit of a hand. But the studying thing, totally for you. But don't, if you're struggling, put your hand up. You know, what's that thing? Not drowning, waving. But, you know, make sure that you're not drowning. Just put your hand up, get a bit of assistance. Because don't be too proud. Don't be too proud to do it. You know, that's what teachers are there for. Gosh, Dad is really getting me. Okay, he's encouraging this. So please, if you're a quiet little mouse and you don't step up, it's time for you to step up. All right, my lovely? That makes sense. I'm glad. Now, can you ask Dad to, Dad, go to Renee's place, please? Because quite frankly, I've had enough of all this smoking stuff. Come on, Terry, want to know if I'm going to have a love affair? Miss Valerie, how rude. I hope the hubby's not listening. You want to know if you're going to have a love affair. You know what? That's the thing you should be telling me. You know, am I doing the right thing? Are you going to have a love affair? Well, let's have a look and see what's popping out. If anyone can hear that noise behind me, it's the Dexter, my dog. He's an absolute terror. And we have possums. I have possums here at this house. I live next to, if anyone's a Sydney person, I live next to Callan Park, which used to be a mental asylum. And it's full of possums. And the possums come up to the house to steal the dog food and the cat food. So he goes out there on possum patrol of a night. So it's like madness, absolute madness. And he's got no self-control. Okay, so the trust card has just popped out for you. So it's always about trusting yourself for starters. So say it's like it's a sign to start trusting yourself if you haven't. So do that. If you're seeking advice from outside goodness me, outside sources. So trust yourself. If there's someone, sorry, I'm getting more dads here. Are you going to have an affair?
It's not an actual affair. It's not an affair in the affair sense. No, she has a late husband.
Yeah.
So she's been talking to a gentleman, and there's someone that she really likes. She wants to know if he's on the same
ex a smoker, Miss Valerie? Was the ex a smoker? Because this came on, and I've got big chest pains here too. So I don't know if this is a heart attack, but there's someone here and saying trust. So the trust is trust yourself to understand what you're saying, what you're feeling. Deep on the inside, you know what to do. So please know that you already know the answer. And if you're feeling good about it, then go ahead and do it. If this is the husband that's had some sort of chest issue, either a heart attack or something in the chest here, because I was getting the smoking thing again, please know that this is an encouragement. There's nothing holding you back from doing this. There's no one going to be kicking your ass for doing it. So trust yourself. You know the answer already, so why do you need me to tell you? Okay? If it's just a matter of confirmation, then yes, the trust card is saying trust yourself, and that's a confirmation, my darling. So go for it, okay? And if this is him with the chest stuff, know that he's around you, but not that much around you that it gets creepy, okay? All right. No, the late husband, non-smoker, died from cancer of the stomach. Okay. I don't know who around you then had the chest or the heart issue, but there's someone around you with that. So I don't know if it's a father figure or his father, but I'm not getting and sometimes they don't all come through when you want them to, but I'm not getting anything from the husband. So please know, it doesn't mean he's not around though. It's just that we have tiny little readings and sometimes they don't always come through when you want them to. So my apologies for that, but please know there is a father figure or a grandfather figure around you with the chest issue, with either the heart or the breathing in the chest. And go for it. Okay. Who we got next? We can probably do one more, I'd say. It's 9:45. So I know it looks long, doesn't it? I did. Are there any messages?
It does.
Okay. Messages from Grandma. Look, it's weird at the moment. What I'm feeling is something wrong with my mouth. I'm feeling that I'm completely dried out. I don't know if there was something wrong with her mouth or with something in her that she couldn't drink, or I'm feeling extraordinarily dehydrated. But I'm getting a sense of being pushed. So if you're feeling pushed to do anything, then you should do it, okay? And it's not necessarily take a chance either. It's just saying to me, again, it's like the last lady. It's saying you already know. That's ideation. I don't know what that card means. Give me a second. I'll just have a look at it because that's popped up when I started talking with you. Okay. And he doesn't want to be found. Okay. Okay. So let's just leave him for the moment then, and I'll. This is wonderful TV, isn't it? Me looking at cards. As I said, they're brand new though, and I have no idea of all of their meanings yet. No, he doesn't want to be found. That's okay. That's okay. Ideation. Okay. So that can mean that there's something you've treasured too much. You have this fulsome idea of this perfect thing. So I just want to say to you that not everyone's perfect. So if you're judging someone too harshly, then you need to step back from that and have a look at what you're doing. because it's a false. It's like worshiping a false god, So don't be too harsh or on yourself either. And then we get the cleanse card. Okay, so this is making sense to me. So you need to rid yourself of these crazy standards. If you're too hard on yourself, this is the anger card. So that's saying to me that that there's an anger there in what you're doing to yourself, and you need to be much more gentle on yourself. Okay, it's about you giving yourself a kick in the ass here, and it not happening for you. So don't be so angry. It's natural. It's a natural thing to be angry, to get crazy with stuff, but don't hold it onto it so much that it becomes part of your life force. All right. Grandma's pushing that. So again, it's a message to look after yourself. Okay. And also cook more. All right. You're not doing enough cooking. You're not doing enough cooking. And like the soups and stuff, the stuff to really feed your soul. Okay. Chicken soup of the soul. Okay. Are we going to do one more? One more.
I just want to bring Renee back up for a second because look at her.
Oh my God. Okay. Look, Renee, I don't know if I said it before, but hello. Are you still with me?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm just going to say to you then, my screen went completely black and I couldn't hear anything. Now, that is a sure sign that there's a very strong spirit around, because they play around with the electronic stuff. Now, we were just coming in it. I was just about to say, sometimes we will go, if I'm on stage in a crowd, we will go all the way around the crowd, bringing all of these things up. And when I end up in with one person, and that's who it's focused on, but we've needed to tell all these other stories along the way to get to. So here's the brain stuff I was thinking about: the back of the head, the emphysema, the lung cancer, and the heart issue. Okay, because we couldn't get anyone to own that issue before, and the chest issue. So this is your dad. Oh God, sorry, I've got to honk again. I'm just going to turn myself off. I fogged my glasses up there. So please know that he's worked really hard, darling, to get to you. My skin is just pounding with me at the moment. Like I've got goosebumps everywhere. This is a really big hug, So know that he has worked really hard to help everyone else tell their stories, and they're all pulling together now to give this story to you. Now, if you're struggling with not being able to see or feel him around you, or if you're struggling with someone else at the moment, I've just pulled out the consciousness card. So this is saying that, your ability to feel and sense what is around you and within you to tap into a deeper universal connection. So as I was talking about those things, here he is saying, I'm connecting with you. So you need to trust what you're hearing. Now, when you go to bed, if you're not used to this sort of stuff happening, it's about listening out for messages. So I say, when you go to bed and you got that 5 minutes or so, when the sort of, sorry, I can't see anything, when you're just winding down and ready to go to sleep, and he's still here with me. Oh goodness. And you're ready to go to sleep. That's when you just say to them, send me a sign, send me a message. And the crazy thing is to listen to that crazy thing that first comes into your brain. When you get a patch on your skin that fires up with goosebumps for no particular reason, that is a sure sign they're around, as are the electrics going crazy, like the whole computer turning itself black. So please know that listen in for these messages, because he's around you. So there's a great deal of love there, but trust in it, and trust he's connecting with you, okay? Allow yourself to tune into this level of consciousness. And whether you're supposed to be doing this sort of work yourself, it's about trusting you and trusting the messages that are coming to you. All right, my darling? Okay, I think that's it.
Awesome. That was right.
I love that.
That's always good.
It's great.
No, it's awesome.
Thank you for sharing all your people with me tonight, everyone.
Keita, we're just finishing up. if you can sort of come about an hour earlier tomorrow night, that'd be cool. Thank you so much for your time and energy tonight.
Hang on.
Terri,
All right, look.
Thank you, everyone.
Guys, look, Sky's struggling there. Okay, this is it, Miss Sky. All right, or Miss Keita. You get in here early next time. All right. This is a special favour for you. And that card's wanting to come out. Okay. All right. So you and your husband are struggling with this? Where are you? Blah, blah, blah. Me and your husband are living apart. Okay. Really struggling with finances. Yes. This is the struggle. All right. So what this is saying to you is look at the things that matter the most. And then the things, let those, it's like taking the rose-colored glasses off and looking at what you're trying to gain, and let all those other problems fall off to the side, okay? Because this is the bear. He can be unbearable. This thing can be unbearable. I get that it's really hard on you, but what you've got here is the partnership and the ring and commitment. So stay strong, okay? Don't worry about all those other things that are coming up. Let them fall away. Your strength is in your partnership together, and you will get through this. Okay, you will get through it. Trust. Okay, darling? Okay, so there you go. No problems.
Awesome. Thank you so much for tonight. You're amazing.
Well, thanks. Thank you for sharing all your people
Guys,
with me tonight.
Yes. Terri's going to be coming to the fair on the 30th of May at Bulli PCYC.
So
we'll be there from 1 to 4. I'm so excited too. It's going to be a very throw together fair.
Well, it's such a gorgeous spot. I love it down there. It's a nice drive to get there from wherever you are. So come down and join us. I'm doing some stage stuff, and come and have a reading with me afterwards. Yay.
Definitely. Definitely. Guys, if you have enjoyed Terri sharing with us tonight, go over to her page. The link is in the description. And give her a like and book in for a reading and do all those important things, because you'll get far more from a full reading than you will from anything right here. So
absolutely
do that. Tomorrow night we have Mystique coming and sharing her amazing skills with us too. And I have been talking to her about whether or not she's going to be free for Bulli as well. So all will be revealed in due course. Have a great night, guys. We will be back tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Have a great day tomorrow. We will see you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.